Okay, please let me go back and get all of these things. Get all of these things dropped.
I need a new route.
What happened? I thought we lost you.
Unscheduled stop. Where am I?
How did you end up there? Hang on. This won't be the most pleasant route, but it'll get you to the Cassini Towers residential sector. Damn it! Timon has the signal again. Keep moving.
Okay.
You're very important to the Miser. Hold tight. I'll contact you soon.
Okay, let me catch up. I think I was in 7th or 8th grade when that was happening. Right before it came. Yeah, it was definitely right before it came out. Because, I remember people talking about, like, that was... I remember people thinking that it was a viral marketing campaign for it. And it definitely wasn't. I think it was just a bunch of weirdos in clown masks. I don't think that they would have done that. But I could be wrong. 2016, I was in junior high school. Don't quote me on that, but I think it was kind of... Yes, it was. That was absolutely what a lot of people thought that was what was going on. Because people were like, oh no, that's some viral marketing campaign that they're using. And it doesn't make sense that they would do that. Damn, I forgot like how fast this game kind of goes. We're already in, I don't remember how many chapters there are, but already in chapter 3. Also, that part where you go through, like that whole train segment is fucking awesome. And then the last part of the train segment where you're like hanging upside down and fighting, it's so well done. I mean, this game definitely went like action oriented, but they did it so well that it works. Like if Dead Space 1 was Alien, this is absolutely Aliens. Junior year was stressful as hell. Senior year was a breeze, but kind of boring. My senior year was boring as fuck because I had my license taken away from me. Because I was a dumb kid and got like 2 speeding tickets and got into like a couple accidents. So the courts take away my license for 2.5 years. So senior year sucked for me. I couldn't fucking do anything because I was a dumbass. Dead Space 2. Game over, man. It's game over. Hold on a sec.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Oh my god, the little fucking babies. Oh my god, leave me alone, please. Excuse me, sir, do you have games on your phones? Do you have games on your phone? Please? What the fuck, man? There's so many of them.
Isaac, you're still alive? We can't talk. I think they're tracking our signals. Are the memories coming back? They're coming back to me. The good ones. And the bad ones. The more I remember, the more my head hurts. I keep seeing the symbols. The symbols too, Isaac. In him. I keep seeing his face.
Holy shit, they found me. Okay, that must be where I came from. Dude, can I get a bench anywhere, please? A bench would be wonderful. Pulse rifle plus RB to launch a grenade. I never really used the pulse rifle in this game, or in the first one. And like, it's not very good to use because it doesn't really take their limbs off very well from what I remember. But I don't know, maybe one day I'd give it a shot. I feel like I used it in the third one though. Because of how action-oriented the third one was. It felt like it made much more sense.
Hey, Dana, there's this crazy guy that keeps contacting me. I saw him back at the hospital.
Nolan Stross. He was a patient in the project, just like you.
Yeah? Well, why was he there? What does he want?
He's a psychopath, Isaac. Stay clear of him. He murdered his own wife and child.
Okay, I'll be careful.
Move immediately to the nearest evac route.
He murdered his own wife and child. I wish that you could go inside these stores. I want to see what's in there. I just imagine a bunch of necromorphs partying to the music in there. Perfect sleep. Ironic. But yeah, that's it. Is there something else? No. The one thing they definitely did not need to add into this game was this. Fucking hacking minigames are never good. Finally caught up with the Yakuza series as of last night. Nice, dude. We're gonna start playing Yakuza 0 again in November.
Dana, I thought you were routing
Hacking minigames made me quit Bioshock. That's fair.
Recruitment center. Am I still on track?
Yes.
Hate him.
There's an old maintenance access point in there that'll take you through the waste disposal system and into the Cassini Towers. Stay sharp.
I actually started playing Bioshock for the October stuff, and I didn't get very far, so I'm just gonna restart it. But yeah, we're gonna be playing that as well very soon after Dead Space 3. Although we might play like Madison first, because I really want to play Madison. Just to break up the shooty shoot mechanic games, you know. The hacking in Bioshock was annoying. Exactly. I already played Pipe Dream on the NES. I don't need to replay it in Bioshock. Yes, absolutely. think BioShock's hacking system was the least egregious for games like that. Fallout's was fine, although very annoying at times. Madison, 2 N's, 1 Y, but it's not where you think. Dude, I don't care what anybody says. I love the She-Hulk series. I think it's one of the better Disney Plus shows. The last episode, it's in particular, so good. I hope that Donut has watched it at this point, because I know he was behind, but he needs to catch up.
Okay. Whoever sees this, listen up. You can use kinesis to pull blades.
I want
off
him
dead
belong
ones
in Madison
and
show.
shoot
Me
back
too.
at them. Watch. Watch. Stayed alive 3 hours using this trick. You see? Just shoot it back at them. I'm gonna bleed out soon. I got clipped pretty bad earlier. So this helps you out. Whoever you are.
What a great way to do tutorials in these games. What's the, I think the words for it like diegetic or something like that. Just what a great way of showing what's going on. Haven't seen the She-Hulk show. I usually wait for Disney to kick out the full season. That's understandable. Having it every week is kind of annoying, but I'm kind of nostalgic for that because that's just how it was when I grew up. And I watched shows like Lost. It was really fun to talk with people in between episodes, and that's kind of how it is again with this stuff. And it's not terrible, but yeah, I wish that they would just put all the episodes out at one time. It would be nice.
Diagnostic load initiated from waste compression chamber 752. Compressor piston offline.
It is now safe to enter the chamber. Can't wait for Loki season 2. Oh my god, same. So Loki season 1 was my favorite Marvel show. It actually might be like my favorite Marvel thing in general. I love the Loki, or I love Loki's show. Just fantastic show. I thought that what's his name? He Who Remains was fantastic. I loved how he was just like the normal dude, pretty much. The Werewolf by Night special, I'm gonna watch that this week. I've heard nothing but good things about that as well. Ironically, Werewolf by Night is where Morbius comes from, I believe. Don't 100% quote me on that, but I do believe that I heard somebody mention that. And I think that's hilarious. And it makes me feel like if... Look, sorry. I don't know why I'm yawning all of a sudden. I do feel like if Marvel had control of Morbius, we would have actually gotten a good Morbius movie. Werewolf by Night was Moon Knight's first villain. He was, exactly. At least that's how I understand it to be anyways. Hey, Pink. The space sure is dead twice. Yes, it is. How are you doing on this fine evening? Dude would have gotten a great Morbius if Fig had it. Yes, exactly. And like, I'll be honest. Like, look.
Entering zero gravity.
You can call me insane if you want. I enjoyed Morbius more than I enjoyed Thor. That's how much I hated Thor. You haven't seen Morbius yet? Morbius is really bad, but also really great because of how bad it is. I have 2 bosses left to learn before I start making actual run attempts. Dude, are you gonna stream these or are you going to just put them up on YouTube? Like, I'd be down for either one. But I can't wait to see them. Morbius is Morb than meets the eye. Morbin time. Is this it? Okay. I guess I don't. I guess I just go back. Morbius 2 Electric Boogaloo. Probably like it more than many do. I like vampires. I'm easy to please. Yeah, like I said, it's not horrible. Like, there's worse movies. There's worse movies than Morbius. Like, 100%. Like I said, that doesn't make it good. There's definitely worse. Like I said, specifically Thor, I really hated that movie. Like, Love and Thunder would have been good if it was, Love and Thunder would have been good if it, like, turned down on the jokes a little bit and let some of the serious moments actually breathe. Most likely just YouTube videos. Since even though I like the idea of streaming, it's so easy to not want to play something because you would have to stream it. Since I still live with my whole family, there could be a handful of interruptions throughout. Particularly my brother knowing him. Coming to specifically to yell at right. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, totally understandable. It's hard to, when you start, figure out how, Jesus Christ, how to take away those distractions. There's literally no reason for me to be yawning. Damn, that's a lot of credits. My internet, I don't want to risk invalidating. Yeah, that's true. Well, if you have a that's why a lot of people, I'm sure, make like record at the same time. Like everything that I play on stream, I also just record it as well, so I have a file on my computer for it. Use Kinesis to insert and remove power cells. I did. Thank you for letting me know. I guess the store is not going to come available. All right. What I wonder is who the cast for the X-Men are going to be. I'm being real. I don't want Hugh Jackman to come back as Wolverine. I do. So I am totally fine with Hugh Jackman coming back as Wolverine, because I don't think he would do it if it wasn't a good enough idea. Like he said that after Logan he was done. Like he was done. I feel like if they've got him to come back, then it's good, you know. And seeing him and Deadpool together in a movie, I think that like Logan is a really good way to send that character off. But the way that they're gonna do it, from what I understand from the thing that Ryan Reynolds was talking about in the second video that they released, that they're going to not mess with Logan at all. Like Logan is going to be like, Logan is still gonna happen. So honestly, what I think is going to happen is I think that Deadpool 3 is going to be like a send-off for the Fox X-Men universe, and for some and like something's gonna happen in that universe that sends Deadpool to the MCU or whatever. Or maybe Deadpool can just like go into the fucking MCU no matter what. You know, it doesn't like they don't have to make that make sense. Like, who really cares? He breaks the fourth wall. Like, that's, you know, that's the important thing. But I think it's definitely going to take place in between Days of Future Past and Logan. At least I think it will. And I think it's going to be a send-off for, you know, the entirety of the Fox X-Men timeline or whatever. I think it could be interesting if they do it correctly. Loved him as Wolverine, but Logan was a great send-off for his version. I know they said it was its own thing, but give me someone. Yeah, exactly. And it was set in 2029. So in the current MCU, it's like 2025 or 2026, something like that. So definitely think that they can do it and they can make it work. Because like, here's the thing too. People can say, like, you know, people can say, so what kind of shit goes down between 20? Yeah, exactly. Well, if you look at Logan, I mean, what kind of shit went down that you know, turned the world into what's present in Logan, to where there's, like, you know, him and like a handful of mutants left. Like, maybe they're gonna delve into what exactly happened there, which could also be very interesting. I need to watch Logan again. I haven't watched Logan in years. But no matter what people say about how, you know, oh, Logan was a good send-off, which I agree, 100% agree that Logan was a great send-off. No matter what people say, they're gonna be hype as shit to see Deadpool and Wolverine in the same movie again. People, or in the same movie in general. People have wanted this for so long, and now they're getting it, and yet people want to actually bitch about it, you know? But they fucked up the timeline so hard at Fox because all that was supposed to fix the... Yes, the timeline at Fox is just ridiculous. Let's just pretend that, like, Dark Phoenix never happened. Logan is great. Yes, Logan is fantastic. I already blocked out the Dark Phoenix. Bumbles. Let me tell you something. I watched Dark Phoenix. Okay? I watched Dark Phoenix and completely forgot that I had watched it. Like, it was that uninteresting and boring that 2 weeks later I was like, did I watch it? Like, I was talking with somebody and I was like, I've never seen Dark Phoenix, and then he mentioned something about it and I was like, holy shit, you're right, I did watch Dark Phoenix 2 weeks ago. I want to see Spidey and Deadpool. I do as well. I think that that's entirely possible at this point. That's got to be possible at some point. Love to see a Hulk versus movie, like Hulk versus Wolverine. I don't think we'll ever see something like that, unfortunately. As cool as that would be.
You're almost here. Hurry.
Like, I want to see something like that as well, but I don't think that it's ever gonna happen. Cause like, Hulk is just, I don't know. Though they did make Armor Wars. Armor Wars was gonna be a show, and they turned Armor Wars into a movie. So, I mean, anything could happen with the Hulk if they're doing shit like that for War Machine. We'll say seeing things like Invincible and Logan, it makes me wish there was more dark superhero stuff instead of the friendly, probably intentionally marketable, goofy. Yes, I agree. I like the Marvel movies. I do. I generally like most of them. But I wish that there was room for some darker stuff. Granted, you know, early MCU, there was some darker stuff. You know, like Winter Soldier was fairly... I don't want to say that Winter Soldier was dark, but Winter Soldier was fairly more serious. Thor was a lot more serious. I mean, hell, even Age of Ultron. Age of Ultron had some dark, like some fairly dark stuff in it. Want to see a brutal, gory Hulk versus Wolverine? Yeah, no, they would never do that, unfortunately. And it's sad, actually. Would be better as a show, yeah. I think doing Hulk as a show would be a lot better in general. If they wanted to do like a Hulk thing, they need to do it as a show. Wow. Mr. Fix's series for Hulk would be great. I agree. Don't know a whole lot about Mr. Fix-It, but I've heard good things. I've heard some cool stuff about it. And I would absolutely be down for it. Dude, if I could not keep running out of ammo, that would be fantastic. Or Joe Fix-It. Gangster Hulk. Oh yeah, no, I've heard good things about it. Like, that sounds incredible. Thing I don't really like is, oh wait. Change it up because people keep bitching, oh, we can't have our kids watch this. Yes, exactly. Thing I don't really like is that every modern Marvel movie is like super no stakes, tries way too hard to be funny in every possible. Yes, Thor, Love and Thunder. This is like the third time I've said how much I hate that movie, but yeah, Thor, Love and Thunder was exactly like that. No stakes, completely wasted a great villain. Completely wasted a good actor on that villain too. Like, ridiculous, man. I don't understand it.
In 2214, a geophysicist named Michael Altman made a discovery that would change history. Buried at the impact site of a crater near the Yucatan Peninsula, he uncovered a divine alien presence, the Marker. The Marker spoke to Altman and revealed a plan that would unify mankind and lead them to a bright new future. By the millions,
Dude,
flocked to hear more about
they
the
watered down
Marker
Gore so hard there was
and
nothing of
Michael
Gore
Altman
left.
told the world of his profound discovery. But there were those who felt threatened by Altman's message. On March 15th, 2215, Altman was assassinated, and thus became the first martyr for the church.
Like, here's the thing. They watered Gore down so much that he wasn't even he only killed one god. One. On screen. That's the only thing that we saw. And instead of having Gore the God Killer, it's Gore the child kidnapper. Stupid. Just absolutely stupid. That goat stream is so 2010. Okay, I laughed at the goat screams. I thought they were funny. I should be shot in the head for saying that, but I thought the goat screams were funny. I will say by the end, though, it got a little repetitive. I know, shame on me. I have no idea why I thought it was so funny, but yeah. There was some funny shit with the goats. But that could also be because the Guardians were there at first. And it gave it some goodwill for me. Yeah, Gore was completely unredeemable in the comics. Yeah, like, and he was a villain that they could have used. Like Gore could have had his own phase. That's how good Gore is. And I understand why they didn't do that, because, you know, they want to do whatever they're doing. You know, they want to do the Kang stuff, which I'm glad, because I think Kang is going to be fucking awesome. But, yeah, they just... I'm getting a little tired of some of these things, and I think it's just because Phase 4 just seemed so directionless. And I wish that it made a little bit more sense, and hope that in the next couple of movies it will actually start to make sense. Gore got Dark Elf like in Thor 2, yes. The Dark Elves were so generic.
Damon, he's found you! Into the church, hurry!